Hello, I'm Michael Wybrow. For week 4, we're going to look at data persistence on iOS. So, like modern computers, our mobile applications need to work with a variety of different data formats in terms of storing and exchanging information. So, there's also a range of storage approaches that are available to us on iOS. There's local storage within the app itself on the device, where we can store files or preferences. Examples of files would be images. We also have databases, which are more structured approaches for storing and accessing subsets of the data. And there's cloud storage, which allows for things like permanent storage online and syncing of data between device instances. So there's a range of different topics to cover here. This week we'll be looking at simple local storage and also databases using core data. And we will look at using the web for data management. We'll do that in week 6 when we examine Firebase. And we'll also look at local file storage, for example, for caching images in our week 8 material. So when we're thinking about data persistence, and what do we mean by data persistence? Really, we mean storing the user's data. And this is important because that's the user's information and they expect it to be there. If they've saved something in an app, they want it to be there when they come back. We need to be aware of limitations, and some of these are that mobile devices aren't as fast as desktop computers and they run off batteries. So that means that any work that you do on the device drains the batteries faster. As a result, we need to avoid doing heavy amounts of processing on the device if possible. That means that if you're loading a large amount of data onto the device, you might do it in batches. And some of the things we'll look at include the option for doing that. You can also do things like offloading work into the cloud in certain situations. The other thing to bear in mind is just that I/O speeds might vary depending on platform and device. Flash memory is now used in modern smartphones, so things are typically fast there. And devices can have limited storage, and the operating system can sometimes reclaim storage. So when you're storing things on the device, there are places where you can store temporary files like cache files and note them as such to iOS, and places that you can store user data, and it may purge things that are in the cache areas first if the device is running low on storage and needs to reclaim storage. Okay, thanks for watching. In the follow-up videos, I'll cover some of these various topics.